Hey guys, and welcome back to Tiny Bookshop. I believe we have one more day to go before the flea market, and I think we should probably head to the Mega Marsh because we were very close to going there at the end of last episode. But I suppose we should probably find out what we actually sell there. So at the Mega Marsh, we sell crime, then kids, then travel. So let's make sure that we stock up on those. Crime, kids, and travel. I think we should be able to do that. Let's just clear ourselves a bit of space. And then we can see what we can do. So, let's do a whole shelf of crime. Let's do a whole shelf of travel. Let's do this and maybe a tiny bit of that in kids. And then we'll get a little bit of everything else just in case. And hopefully, what should we do? One more fact and one more drama. Yeah, I think that looks like a pretty good spread. So let's go with that. And hopefully it will be slightly busier. I'm pretty sure the last time we came here, we accidentally came in on a day when the shop was closed. So hopefully it will be just a little bit busier, which would be lovely. Oh yeah, and we've got the typewriter. What did we... There was supposed to be something with the typewriter. Alrighty, here we go. Come on. I know you're thinking thoughts. Let them out. Bees? Death, dying, mortality. I mean, I want to go with bees. Oh, let's go with bees. Bees. I like bees. Bzz, bzz, bzz. Bees are so smart, they can tell the time. Hey, that's something. A book about bees then. Sure, I can work with that. Keep typing. Okay, I guess we're writing a book about bees, which is fantastic. I'm not sure it's necessarily bestseller material, but maybe it is. Maybe I am wrong, and everyone's gonna love my book about bees. I possibly should have... I wish you could see what the other options are. Maybe if we visit the typewriter other times, then we will get a chance, because... ooh, it would be quite fun. Oh, hey, Klaus is here. Hey, how's it hanging? I still feel like something's missing in my writing. I need to figure this out, or I'll keep letting the band down. What are you looking for? How can I help? Non-fiction, historical settings, and niche. Okay, well, non-fiction could be travel, but what do we have in fact? We have How Not to Kill Your Houseplant, not very historical. Ooh, Architecture in Britain. That's historical and non-fiction. That could be perfect. We have this one, doesn't look particularly historical. And the motivation to create. I mean, that honestly sounds like it would be great for him because it's about staying creative. But it's not historical. So, weirdly enough, I feel like Architecture in Britain is actually the option. Yeah. Let's go for you. Perfect. It's exactly what you're looking for. I'm sure the architecture in book will definitely inspire some music. Hells yeah. Architecture in Britain seems dope. Thanks, mate. This is a massive help. Anyway, I really gotta be on my way soon. I have a party to get to. Nothing too grand. It's my little niece's birthday today, so we're having a picnic over at Far Beach. But I'll see you next time, alright? Bye. Bye, Klaus. Have fun at Far Beach. I'm sure you're going to have a lovely time. Unfortunately, I can't be in two places, so I can't sell to all of the partygoers, but that's fine. Well, hello. What are you looking for? You want a mystery with a thrilling, gripping plot. I mean, that's probably crime. Mystery and thrilling. So, I mean, this is a thriller. And it's talking about memory gaps, which sounds like there's a bit of a mystery going on. We have a horror classic, probably not. We have... It's a thrilling mystery, so that could work. I don't know if it's a thriller, though. Honestly, I feel like that first one might be the answer. The Last Time I Lied. It's memory gaps, a thriller. Yeah, let's go with you. Perfect, exactly what you were looking for. Okay, so far, this is going relatively well, which is good, because I don't always have the best track record with all of the requests, but it's going well, which is fantastic, and we are selling an awful lot of crime books. We only have half of them left. And they've already actually taken half of our drama, even though that's not one of their preferred subjects. What are you looking for? A book with unexpected twists and a thriller. Well, that's probably a crime again, but unexpected twists. I don't know that that is going to be obvious from the description. But you want it to be thrilling. So if we got anything that says it's a thriller? We have a thing that's about an instructor, 6 students, and a murder. I mean, that sounds like it could be quite thrilling. We have this one, which is a bit historical. So is that one, and that's an obsessive fan. I feel like let's try... Yeah, let's try this one. Murder's generally quite thrilling. Okay, that is not what you expected, but you still like it. I will take that. As long as you will accept it, I am happy. Especially since we don't have that many crime books left. Good lord, they haven't bought a single fantasy book. Interesting. Oh, but it looks like that is the end of the day, and we made 60 today. That is pretty good. I will most definitely take that. Thank you very much. And I think it must be the day of the flea market. Ooh, I mean, for 5? Absolutely, we're getting those. What have you got for me? I mean, that's a pretty good spread. Is there anything... We kind of need some classics. But it doesn't look like any of these... I mean, maybe the library sale, but nothing is screaming that it's full of classics. But maybe tomorrow. And if we go back, yes, we have the flea market. Do we know what we sell well at the flea market? I can't remember. Ah, it's fantasy and classic. Huh. Yeah, okay. Well, I guess we'll put out all the classics we have and hope that it's enough. Let's go flea market and fantasy and classic. We can work with this. Let's just clear our shelves as we tend to. And then let's go... Yeah, let's just put all of our classics out just in case. Then we'll do a nice bit of fantasy. Then we'll have some fact, some drama, some crime, and what do we need? Some travel. Yeah, and maybe one more fantasy down here with the kids' books. I mean, it's a bit of a mess, but I think that will hopefully do the trick. I do love the flea market. It's great. And can we actually talk to people before we open? Ah, we can. That's actually really helpful. Now we can take some time and not have to worry about what we're missing. So we could get a microscope, which is helpful if we have a bunch of plants. We have a review board, which has a +1% to all book sales chance. I mean, that sounds incredibly helpful. It does cost 3 per day, but plus 1% to all book sales chance is pretty good. And then we have this one, which has plus 10% to music effects and plus 15 to classy effects. Interesting. We'll look elsewhere, but I'm tempted by that review board. What about you, my friend? What do you have? Plus 2 to the fantasy sales, plus 2 to travel, some paint, plus 2 to drama, and some more paint. Yeah, I mean, all of these are like 2% to a specific type of book. That's plus 1% to all sales. It's looking more and more tempting, but how else have we got? We've got the flower salesman. Hello there, Anne. Good to see you. I mean, you have plus 1 to kids, fantasy, and classic, which is pretty good. Then we have travel and 2% to classic. Also tempting. I mean, it's also tempting just because of how absolutely beautiful all of the flowers are, and it kind of makes a great vibe. So maybe the ginkgo tree, but once again, it is... I'm not sure. And what about you? What do you have for me? You have a stepladder, which is, while there are at least 5 kids' books in upper shelves, you get a plus 7% chance to kids' sales. Interesting. Ooh, 4 seconds to the inspiration duration. Now that sounds pretty good. It is 4 per day, but that does sound good. And that is classic and fact. I mean, we have some money, but we don't have an absolute ton. I kind of love the armchair. Yeah, let's get the armchair. And then let's also... Do we have enough to also get the... what was it? The review board. Only just. But hopefully we're going to make enough money today that I'm not going to be completely broke. Okay, we have 34. Let's hope we have an absolute stormer of a day. Otherwise we might be in some trouble. So let's hope this goes well. Hello everybody. Unfortunately we also can't equip them today, but we can do that so it's ready for tomorrow. And hello Anne, you decided to make a trip over. That's lovely of you. How are you doing? You need a hand? You gave me a sickly fern. I mean, thank you. Phew, that was heavy. Thanks for the help. Look, you've got to keep this all under wraps, alright? I know I just dropped a massive fern in front of you, but it's technically not mine. I kind of, stole it. I swear it was a rescue mission. You stole this plant and then gave it to me. You're implicating me in your crimes? How could you? Someone left it at my uni over the break with no one there to water it. I couldn't exactly leave it there, right? Yeah, that's fair. Thank you. I knew you'd get it. Well, I'm sure it'll be in better hands with you. Fits in perfectly with your whole cozy vibe. Thanks again. I've got to run now. Cheers! I mean, I'll do my best to look after it, but... I mean, I don't love being implicated in the crime, but... I suppose I'll let you off because you did give me a free plant. Even if it's free because you stole it. Anyway. Ooh, what are you looking for, my friend? You're looking for a new piece of your collection. You're intent on reading a play. You're not usually a casual reader. Well, a play? Interesting. You could read The Crucible, which I definitely don't recommend. It is incredibly depressing, but it is a play. We've got, that's poetry, Hunchback of Notre Dame, Huckleberry Finn, Nightingale, Senseless Power. I mean, we've got Chekhov, which is another play. You're not usually a casual reader. I mean, honestly, The Crucible and Chekhov, neither of them are casual. There's the Scottish play, Phantom of the Opera, Henry, Romeo and Juliet. I feel like Shakespeare As much as it's not casual in some ways, in other ways it is a bit, and if you've already got a collection, you probably already have all the Shakespeares. So maybe the Crucible? I mean, yeah, try the Crucible. It's incredibly depressing, but maybe you'll enjoy it. Perfect, you're going to highlight the stage directions. Good for you, buddy. You highlight those. You highlight that. Why not? Oh, hey Tilda. Hello, dear. Ah, I can't help but think back to my youth whenever I look at you. I'm sure you haven't had to spare even a thought on retirement yet, but let me tell you one thing. Make sure you have some very good friends and as many things as possible to do, or you will be bored. I mean, fair. I myself volunteer for the town council where we organise events and community outreach. I read and game and even attend the occasional concert or exhibition, yet still nothing compares to the hustle and bustle of a bookshop. It is also tiring, yes, and I knew I couldn't go on doing it forever, but as soon as it was gone my life became too quiet. Well, I mean, you can always pop round mine if you just wanna experience it again. Aha, which is why you like having my little shop around. That makes sense. Now let me find another pastime in your shelves. You go ahead, you find whatever you need. Hopefully we have something that you want. Oh, we have at least one. How many books are you buying? Jesus Christ. Oh, Tilda needs my help. Hello? Anything you haven't read yet? You like a book that doesn't take itself too seriously and you're a huge fan of crime story fan. Okay, we only have like 2 crime books left. And we have, 2 incredibly popular crime books. We have It by Stephen King and Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. I feel like you've probably read both of them, but it's kind of crime, but I feel like it's probably more horror. So I feel like maybe Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. That's probably the best I've got for you. Oh, that's not what you wanted. I mean, it is nothing to laugh about. Did I misread the description? I must have missed something where you wanted something fun. I thought you wanted crime. Anyway, it's fine. I'm sorry I didn't have what you wanted. I should have paid more attention. Seriously, my man, you're buying all of my classics. Okay, you finally didn't want one, but Jesus. Hey, remember when crabcore was a thing in like 2009 or so? That was wild, right? I mean, I don't remember, but sure, yes. Sorry, this is random. I just saw a crab at the beach, sir. By the way, look what I found. I scored some really cool records at the stall back there. I haven't heard of any of these artists before, but maybe they'll give me some more ideas for songwriting. Now let's just hope my granddad's record player still does the job. Enjoy the market, alright? See ya! Bye, Klaus! I hope that it has all the things you need. Oh, you would like a hand. Hopefully I can help you better than I managed to help Tilda. You lean towards non-fiction and you love all kinds of books about travel. Well, we have 4 travel books. We have Elsewhere, One Woman, One Rucksack and a Lifetime of Travel. We have Letters from Egypt, a cookbook, and a tramp aboard. Which would you like? We have Mark Twain, Letters from Egypt, or... You know, I feel like maybe Elsewhere. Non-fiction is about travelling. This is about going Pakistan and Bali. Yeah, let's try you with Elsewhere. Okay, not what you expected, but does do the trick. Fantastic. Now let's quickly check in on our typewriter. Right, listen up. I've got the perfect chapter idea for the book. Swarm intelligence. Are bees actually aliens? I mean, okay. Huh? What do you mean that's misleading and unscientific? Yeah, that's a fairly valid criticism. Wow, you're being pretty bossy, you know? But alright, guess I'll revise by tomorrow. I suppose I will check in with you then. Good lord, we have hardly any books left. This is very good considering quite how much money I spent today. But also, we might be a bit down on our book stock. But it looks like that was the end of the day. So let's close ourselves down. And we can put out some of our new decorations, because we actually ended up with 3? I think we ended up with 3. We really need classics. We only have 3 of them. What about the library sale? Do you have some classic books for me? You have 2. You have 2 classic books, and then we have 2 drama collections and Grimdark. Okay, we need to go somewhere where they really don't buy any classics next. But before that, let's make sure that we finish decorating our shop. So we have you, which can I go inside? Yes, I feel like this... Oh wait, can it not go inside? That's a shame. I guess it can go by the typewriter. And then we have our reviews board, which I guess... Let's put that inside. I feel like that makes sense. Maybe there. And then we also have our fern. Oh wait. Oh, you already put the fern out for me, right? That's this one. I think that is already out. So we should be pretty good. So let's do that. And then where should we go that doesn't buy classics? We could go to the Lighthouse to sell drama and crime. We could go to Far Beach to sell kids, fantasy and crime. It looks like everywhere else quite likes classics. So do we go Far Beach or do we go Lighthouse? Let's do the Lighthouse. I think we've only been there once. So you want drama and crime. I think we can do that. We have quite a lot of both of those. So let's just clear this out. And let's see what we can do. So crime. Let's do that much. And then... What was it? I said drama and crime, right? Oh my god, why have I forgotten already? Yes, drama and crime. Wonderful. So let's do a whole bunch of drama and crime. Couple of fact books. Couple of fantasies. Couple of classics. Let's do a couple of kids books. And some travel. What else? That doesn't look like a bad spread, to be honest. We have 13 of the main ones. Let's go with this, with our wonderfully newly decorated place. And hopefully, the typewriter might have something that's not quite so completely insane for us. What have you got? Now, dear reader, you know everything there is to know about bees, and will never have to read about them ever again. Pretty interesting, right? I didn't even know I had so many bee facts memorized, but here they are. Aha! We created a book! I mean, that's fantastic. Go on, take it. Your very first manuscript. We have our first manuscript that's all about bees. I mean, fantastic. It's bound to be a #1 fact book. Oh no, what's this? What just happened? And with one final clack of the keys, the typewriter fell silent. Oh no, we have a broken typewriter. For every manuscript in your shop, you have an extra chance to classics, to spooky effect, and negative to electrical effects. Okay. Oh no. Well, our typewriter's broken, which is a shame, but we did have a book about bees. So that's nice. Apparently that's a fact book. Does that mean we can now sell that book? Because that is kind of awesome if we can. Oh, hello. How can I help you? You wouldn't mind if there was romance and you're a crime fan. Okay, so crime, ideally with some romance. And you don't want it to be dry. Interesting. We have the Lighthouse Mystery, which I honestly just love because we're at the lighthouse. Phantom of the Opera, it kind of has romance in it. I mean, it's a bit twisted, but, you know, it's a crime book, so that's to be expected. We have Murder on the Orient Express. We have Home Before Dark. Anything that looks good. You want romance, crime, and not dry. I mean, I definitely want to be crime. I feel like a lot of these crime books are secretly actually just horror, which isn't necessarily always the same. Anything? I mean, that's a mystery novel. There's an arsenic-laced secret. That could work. Strange and gothic. Doesn't sound dry. I've never read it, but it doesn't sound super dry. We have... I feel like that might be the best one. Or potentially this one. Pass a series of curiosity tests to qualify for an undercover operation. Buckets of friendship, weird inventions, and adventure. I mean, that doesn't sound dry. And it's kind of spy rather than crime. It's a bit spy rather than crime. Let's go for We Have Always Lived in the Castle. Not sure this is going to work, but maybe. Okay, not what they expected, but they'll take it. Fantastic. I will take that. Anybody else got anything they need help with? Anybody? I mean, you seem to be finding plenty of books that you want, my friend, which is fantastic. Everyone always welcome. Oh, hey, Fern. Hey, good to see you out here again. I dropped in today hoping to find a new book. I'm nearing the end of a 10-part series I really like. It's... never mind, it's embarrassing. Anyway, I could use some advice on what to read next. I'm here to help, my friend. You want it to be science fiction, and you're ready for it to be over 700 pages. Well, unfortunately, I only have like 4 fantasy books, and you want it to be sci-fi rather than fantasy. That's fantasy. That sounds fantasy. This is... I mean, this is sci-fi. It's not 700 pages, but it's, you know, almost 600. That's not bad. And that's fantasy. And anything that's a kid's book is definitely not going to be the number of pages that you're after. Any of these happen to randomly be a space crime novel? I don't think so. I don't think any of them are long enough. No. What about classics? No. I think it might have to be Leviathan Wakes, because that is about space at least. It's the best I've got for you, I'm afraid. Fantastic. Okay. Hopefully that will be what you needed. Leviathan Wakes. Interesting. I was looking to broaden my horizons, so thanks. But how about you? Are you an avid reader? Absolutely. I had a feeling. That surely helps in your line of work. I'll take another look at your shelves now. Thank you. Talk to you later. Bye, Fern. I hope you enjoy that book. I've never read it, but hopefully it's what you were looking for. That would be fantastic. Oh, hello. Who are you? Have I met you? I must have done. I just don't remember who you are. Oh, someone needs my help. Hello. What do you need? You want a play that isn't stuffy, that has some humour. Right. Okay. let's see what we can do. The other day we had an awful lot of plays. This one, I don't think that's one of his. It's probably stuffy. And I don't think it's one of his humorous plays. The Crucible, didn't I already get rid of this once? The Crucible is a play, it's definitely not humour. Any other plays around? Any plays hidden in amongst these other things? That's poetry. I really don't want to give you anything. There's a play. It's a love letter. Oh, it's a play, right? Okay. Power, betrayal, and queens. Captivating drama. It doesn't say it's got humour in it, but it's probably less stuffy if I was to guess. It's less stuffy than any of Shakespeare's stuff. And I don't think any of those are plays. So let's go for Maria Stuart. It's probably not the answer, but at least it's a play. Oh, okay. Not what you were expecting, but good enough for me. I will definitely take that. Oh, we are actually... Look how many books you're buying. Good lord. Okay, we didn't have the last crime book you wanted, but you just bought like 10 books. That is crazy. But it is the end of the day, and we made a good amount of money from that. That, I think, was overall a very successful day. And anybody... I mean, we could get the Agatha Christie collection to get some classics, but they're going to be so expensive. Well, I suppose we don't have to worry too much. What have we got that I haven't put in? I thought I'd put everything. Ooh, we can put our manuscript up. What do I do with you? I don't know. It says that I've got it, but I can't seem to select it. So I don't know what that means. But I suppose we have a manuscript now, which is lovely. I feel like I'm probably meant to do something with it, especially considering it keeps saying new. But I can't place it. Is it because I've got no space? Actually, where did our... I feel like I've accidentally broken something. Let's quickly go back. I feel like I managed to break something there. Because our board has disappeared. Even though it says that the board is equipped. And then... Okay. I want to place you there. Ah, now we can place the manuscript. Don't know why that was being quite so strange. Let's just have the manuscript there on the floor. And I want to make sure that we do actually have our board up. Fantastic. And we of course have our broken typewriter, which I would love to be able to fix, but I suppose we will just have to have it broken for now. But with that, we have completed another full week, and I think I'm going to leave this episode here. And I think we had a pretty successful time. We bought a bunch of furniture, we wrote our first book, which was all about bees. I mean, what more can you want from, honestly, 3 days, which is very quick to write a manuscript, but, you know, I suppose that's absolutely fine. But yes, I suppose we will leave this episode here, and next time we will hopefully go to more places that don't require us to have classic books, because we are seriously lacking on that front. So, until then, thank you guys for watching, I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you next time. Bye!